The future of transparent journalism in the digital age, how YouTube and search engines will change things. The rise of digital media has changed the way we get information in the changing world of journalism. YouTube, Google, Bing, and other search engines have become powerful tools for transparent journalism, often taking the place of established media. But even though these sites offer many different points of view, they can also be breeding grounds for false information. So, you can't say enough about how important it is for journalists to be honest. It's also important for people to check information from more than one reliable source, which has become a must-do in the digital age. The emergence of transparent journalism. Transparency has been seen as the key to trustworthy news for a long time. But in a world that changes quickly, its importance has only grown. Transparency has become an important journalistic value because people always want more knowledge, especially about important things like politics and business. It's a very important way for people to hold the media responsible, especially in a time when fake news and dishonesty are common accusations. The sideline of transparency in mainstream media. Even though traditional mainstream media tries to keep its reputation and audience appeal, it often puts transparency last. As a result, there has been a big shift in how much people care about sites like YouTube and search engines like Google and Bing. These sites give people access to a wide range of information, including stories that governments or mainstream media may want to hide. Digital platforms are like a sword with two edges. But there is a bad side to this change. In addition to giving people access to a lot of information, these platforms can also be used to spread false information and harmful material, which can cause trouble and discord in society. So, it's up to these sites to make sure that hate speech, religious hatred, and disturbing content can't get through. It is also up to them to get rid of false information, which can cause big problems within countries. YouTube and journalism in the new age. The fact that YouTube has become an important part of journalism shows how things are moving toward digital channels. It gives citizen journalists and independent content creators a place to share news from different points of view. Often, they cover stories that don't make it to major media. Due to the fact that it is not controlled, however, it can also be used to spread fake or false news. This shows how important it is for the platform to have strong tools for checking facts and regulating material. As we move through the digital age, it is getting harder and harder to keep information secret for a long time. Whether through the news or through social media, the truth will always come out. This shows how important it is for news to be honest and how important it is for journalists to check on what the government does and decides. How important consumers are in the age of open journalism. In addition, the rise of digital media has made it more important for people to check the information they use. In the world we live in now, it is important for people to check information from multiple reliable sources to make sure it is correct and stop the spread of false information. What's next for honest journalism? In the end, as journalism continues to change, it is important for all parties involved, including traditional media and digital platforms, to put openness first and stop spreading false information. Even though digital platforms are disruptive and have a lot of power, they also have an ethical duty to support truth and fairness. The role of consumers in cross-checking information and supporting honest journalism is just as important. After all, a democratic society can't work without a well-informed people. The future of news depends on how honest and accurate it is, not just how fast it is or how exciting it is.